Basically, you're the VP of
Academic affairs.
That's what I thought.
The key word is academic.
Right.
Not vice president of affairs.
Right. That doesn't interest you. It's the academics that interest you.
Fidelity. Fidelity in academics.
There you go. Fidelitas. If you want to go back to my...
Did you go to like Catholic school and learn Latin?
No.
But
I was in DeMolay for a few years.
Yeah.
And we had to learn a little Latin there. Fidelitas. Anyway. Yeah, no. And I have a lot of friends who are attorneys.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought that non illegitimati carborundum es was actually a Latin term. And it's not. I was bummed because it was supposed to mean don't let the bastards wear you down.
Oh, okay.
Come to find out, it doesn't mean anything.
Really?
Yeah. According to friends of mine who speak Latin.
Yeah. I mean, well, I didn't understand a word you were saying there, so you could have fooled me with the...
And for years, apparently, I did. I fooled everybody thinking I knew that term in Latin. But anyway, I didn't invite you in here today to talk to me or about me.
Well, why not? Why don't we talk about you? Actually, I was wondering this. So I've always admired radio people.
Really?
Oh yeah, and TV. But I've noticed they have different cadence and how they do things. So I was wondering if you could maybe give me. I've always aspired. I wanted to be on radio.
Really? Well, here you are.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I wanted to be that 105.7 KPMX.
Okay, not bad.
Yeah.
But I will tell you that if you speak as you normally do,
well,
then you're in. Because people don't tune into radio to be announced at. They tune in to learn things. And if you're just speaking normally, like you would, like you're in, talking to students or faculty or staff,
yeah,
then people will learn from you.
Okay, so maybe you could help me with this. I hear myself.
Yeah.
Because we do more and more online instruction, so I'll record myself and I'll watch it, and I hate it. I hate because I'll say and I've heard like the rubber band, snap yourself, but I'm not aware of it. So I need help of not doing the ums. Sometimes I pause too long too.
Me too.
And the like. I say a like.
Oh, the word like.
Yeah, a like. So
okay, so
tips.
We'll start with the ums.
Yeah.
I'm a horrible ummer. I do it all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never noticed.
One of those things I just don't worry about anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. See?
But yours is actually, it is like soothing.
Oh.
You have a nice voice.
It's not the voice I was born with.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Voice I was born with is more like, never mind. I was going to do a baby crying, but I think it'll probably, never mind. It would have been a fun joke, but it would have been annoying. So you got the thing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
Okay.
All people say in every conversation you've ever had, people go and then they go on.
Yeah.
The other thing that I do is I try not to, because at 10 seconds an alarm goes off and alerts not only our operations director here, but the general manager that there was over 10 seconds of silence. And that's another thing that radio people are terrible. We make terrible conversationalists because we don't take the time to let an idea sit for a moment and then let people come in. Because if there's more than like 5 or 6 and even into 10 seconds, that's dead air. That's got to be filled.
And that's DEFCON 5.
Yeah.
You don't want the GM calling you.
No. So, hey, what are you doing over there?
Yeah.
Right. So there's the factor. There's the cadence, which is your very own. It's your very own.
Yeah.
It's like your face. You were born with it. Go with it.
Own it.
Own it. That's
Okay,
right. That's
okay.
right.
I'm digging
and,
that.
And the word like, you're surrounded by people in their late teens. There is no hope for you. You are going to
That's
use the
true.
word like way too much.
That's
Even
true.
I do now.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
So I'm going to own that too.
Just need to. Just need to. And know this, it may make you more communicative with the people that you do need to communicate to.
This is, I hope our communication faculty are listening to this. This is brilliance.
Well, let me go.
This is on the air. People of Sterling, listen to the wisdom. And this is good stuff.
But I just want to tell you that there were rules like that for many years.
Yeah.
We were just talking about Walter Cronkite, most trusted newscaster in America. And we were talking about my sports guy, John Beltran, and I were talking about him on the air. And we were discussing how the reasons he was stressing that smooth delivery and all of that.
Yeah.
And when I was coming up in radio in the 70s and 80s and 90s, there were people that would always correct me and say, okay, you're not doing this. Maybe you should slow down and make your voice lower.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, no, this is the voice I was born with.
Yeah.
And honestly, Sam, it's because I'm lazy that I just kept being me, and the trends caught up with me.
That's true.
There you go.
That's true.
The other thing about communication, and I'm hoping your communication people are listening,
Yeah.
is this. If you want to be an excellent communicator and you're looking for college courses that will help you communicate, NJC offers all of them, but the one you should never overlook is theater.
Yeah. Oh my word. We're on the same wavelength here.
Theater?
Well, I was thinking, I'm hoping Nathan Robinson is listening to this, so that's good.
When's he coming in next?
I don't know. It needs to be soon.
It's got to be soon.
He does have a play coming up, so that I'm going to take the lead here.
All right.
That we need to let people know that it is not family friendly.
That's
not a bad-
play. No, that's
Yeah,
a good thing.
it's a-
That's a good thing to say.
So we're trying to get the word out there. So hopefully that doesn't put me on the hit list of people
no, I don't think
in the
so.
community.
I don't think so. Let's see. We got Nathan Robinson coming in for the spring musical. She kills. What is it? She kills monsters.
I'm going to go with that.
All right. I think it's called She Kills Monsters. Hold on. I've got all that information right here. Because if it's NJC, I'm listening.
Yes.
And let's see. Talking points right here. The NJC Theater Department presents She Kills Monsters. It's April 21st and 22nd.
Oh, that's soon.
Both shows start at 7 p.m. It's free.
It's free.
You just go in, you sit down, you pick your chair, you sit down, and you enjoy.
And I want to say this. Have you ever had Clint Rothell on?
Numerous times.
You have. So our philosopher.
Yes.
Yes. So Clint, don't bring the family. And I can say that with love.
Yes.
Because I just spent Easter with him.
Okay. So,
And last night. So that's...
right. And it says right here, this show does include some sensitive content. Well, we just want to make sure it's not for the kids. It's not for the
kids.
children.
And I do want to emphasize that Clint's last name is Rothell, not Rothel. That rhymes with something else that we probably shouldn't say. So for those who like to correct, it's Rothell.
Rothell.
Which I do think, let me ask you this.
All right.
I've told Clint this. Rothell, I mean, he needs to brand that. Luxury, Rothell liquor.
Ooh.
Rothell chocolate.
Yes.
Rothell
Fine.
cigars.
Silk.
Yeah.
Right?
They got me a whole bunch of things. He's got the name.
He does. It's got a rich sound
It does.
to it. And I think it's the Roth part of it because the Rothschild.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Rothel. It's like a small Rothschild.
Yeah.
He's going to kill us both when he sees us. You know
I
that,
like
right?
that. It's like a small Rothschild.
It's like a small Rothschild. It's a
Yeah.
Rothel.
It is.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite interviews.
Yeah.
On and off the air, because as Christian, you know that he's a very devout Christian man.
Yes.
And I'm on the other end of the religious spectrum.
Oh, okay.
I am without a church.
Yes.
And so we have fun conversation.
Yeah.
Really, really fun. And he sets the tenor and the mood. What did you come in to talk about today, Sam?
Oh, well, there's a lot of things going on.
I mean, we've got until 10 o'clock. We got a half hour.
I'm ready to talk about anything. NJC, there's a lot happening today even. We've got 1,000 students on campus for FFA. So all over.
Yeah.
That's what, yeah. So Emily Barkey, you owe me. She was supposed to be on. And I would say shout out to Jesse Quinlan, our director of marketing, who called at 8:55 and said, "Can you go to the radio station and it's 5 minutes. Get there in 5 minutes. Emily can't make it."
And I just got I got the email from her before you got here, but yeah.
So
when you think about this, because FFA is a gigantic entity in this area,
huge.
It's such a useful project and program for kids. But when NJC can host it,
oh, it's awesome.
Well, then the Aggies are going to be kind of busy, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Oh, this is probably the most stressful day out of the year for them.
For the Aggies.
Yeah.
A lot going on.
They're doing a lot, but they'll pull it off.
Do you think they're going to be doing some recruiting too? Because
absolutely.
They've got such a good program there. The NJC Aggie program is just
yeah.
Well, it's so wide ranging.
And you have Mike Anderson on.
Yeah.
I mean, Mike Anderson. I mean, what can I say?
I don't know.
I mean, there's so much. I call him King Ag. So there's a lot of great things happening. We're hoping to get a bachelor's degree with CSU.
Yes.
Going here in town. And so last week we were at Fort Collins talking with our ag faculty. So hopefully we get that running sooner rather than later.
A bachelor's through CSU,
but
for ag,
but in Sterling.
That's a heck of a good program.
Yeah, so my hope is that we can start in the fall, but it might take a year to get everything.
Lots of T's to cross and I's to dot.
Yeah, but I'm really hoping.
So I have a question. Is that a hard sell for CSU? Because they're in the business of minting bachelor's degrees in agricultural pursuits.
Yeah.
Was there any pushback from them?
No, there's two new people. Well, I shouldn't say they're that new, but the one lady's name is Inger Johnson, and she's helping the new chancellor of CSU.
Okay.
Kind of build programs. So she comes from Indiana, where I come from.
All right.
And so, Indiana University has 13 regional campuses.
Okay.
And so when I came out here, I'm like, why isn't CSU have regional campuses around the state? So I think hopefully they're moving in that direction. We surveyed current students, and we had 110 respondents. They said, if you offer that program here, we'll stay. And then we surveyed past students and had over 200 people respond. So, I mean, there are a lot of people that don't want to go to Fort Collins.
Sure.
They want to stay here.
Yeah.
And the thing that we've tried to pitch to them is you could look at the border states. So Wyoming, Nebraska, Kansas even.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's no surprise to the CSU people. I joked that I said the W word, which is West Texas A&M. So, because they've been losing a lot of people to West Texas.
Okay.
So they're like, well, we need to do things differently to quit losing people.
Yeah.
So hopefully that works out.
I'm hoping so. It just is just another feather in the cap. I've seen so many good things come out of NJC. My own father graduated with a bachelor's degree
Yeah.
from Regis University
Okay.
through NJC.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if things don't work out with CSU, we can look at other. I mean, we have the program right now in education with University of Colorado, so I know there are other universities that would be happy to offer.
And I think it's great because NJC has, how many satellites do you have? In Holyoke?
Holyoke,
Yuma.
Yeah.
So you've got your own satellite, but you could also be not a satellite of CU or CSU, but offer degrees through them.
Yeah. So, and I mean, we're working hard with Yuma trying to get that campus built up. I'll actually this afternoon go down there and teach a couple classes.
What are you teaching today?
Sociology and psychology.
Really?
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
And what I'm hoping is that we want to increase our non-traditional, so
Right.
adult students. So I'm hoping that we can launch something that would be finish your degree in a year.
Okay.
And so we're looking at offering courses in short, like 5-week formats, and also giving people that have professional experience credit. So I'm hoping that we can get that going too. And maybe that will help grow the Yuma campus.
That would be awesome.
So
That would be awesome.
yeah.
I've often thought about applying for credit in communications,
Yeah.
or even, I mean, NJC doesn't offer broadcasting, but there's
Communications.
got to be a way that I've built up enough expertise.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
And colleges and universities do that. So we have that. We just need to better market it.
Okay.
So there'll be more to come on that.
Well, I can't.
But
wait.
you would, for sure, all your years and
It's got to
your
be worth
experience-
something. Right?
Absolutely.
I'll have to check that out because I think I'm just a few credits shy of an associate's from NJC.
Man.
Well, I kept getting sidetracked.
No, that's understandable.
You know.
We got to finish that.
We should, shouldn't we?
Absolutely.
I think it'll be good. Maybe I'll have to check. Well, I'll just have to check and see what I've got. I just thought it would be cool if my daughter and I both got an associate's the same year.
Oh, I love that.
That would be cool, wouldn't it?
Oh, it's awesome. Occasionally I'll see like in social media where it'll be a parent and their child graduating at the same time.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
All right. This has been Stream of Conscious Radio. I'm your
Yes.
host, Andy Rice, and my guest, Sam Solomon from NJC.
Thank you, Andy, for having me. Oh, wait, I'm not supposed to do the deep voice.
Just do the Sam voice. That's the thing.
Oh, it's so nasally. Hello.
So is mine.
Yeah.
It's just that I've had to listen to my own voice all these years enough to just make a couple of changes, and that's now how I talk all the time.
Yeah. Well, I'll start talking more to myself. Even like if I could just have like this headset arrangement, like driving to and from work.
Yeah.
Just talking to myself, hearing it.
Just hearing it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't change a thing, Sam.
Wow.
Sam's
That's
cool.
our life lesson.
I'm telling you.
Take that wisdom right there, people of Sterling. Greater Sterling. Don't change.
Don't change. Be you.
Be you.
Unless you is a jerk, then
Yes.
be more like Sam.
Don't be a jerk.
Don't be a jerk. Did we cover what you came in to talk about today?
I think we did. I think we covered. I don't know if did we have an agenda? Did we have
didn't.
talking points?
I didn't. But if we don't close up now, I'm going to have to charge you $300 for the therapy.
crud. Okay. So yes. No, that's great. Jesse, I hope I didn't cause an aneurysm.
I just love when you come in the door, Sam, because we're of the same tribe, you and I.
Yes.
I think so. Sam Solomon, my guest. He's the vice president of academic affairs
Yes.
at Northeastern. And good news coming from them. Some good collaborations, collabs, as the kids might say, with some... I almost said more traditional colleges, because let's face it, NJC is not your traditional college.
No.
There's so much better than that.
Absolutely.
Cool stuff. Sam, keep up the good work. Thanks for coming in.
Well, thanks for having me.
There are plenty of ways to buy your next home. You could do it yourself. You could do it with an app. You could even do it all online. Or there's the RE/MAX way, which comes with an experienced agent who has the tools and the tech to make buying your home go smoothly. Tools like automated alerts, speedy response times,